and welcome to the Hangout with Kimani. This is Ask a Mom, and if you have any questions, any interesting questions that you might be skeptical to ask your mom, this is a place to comment them down below. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Rachel. I'm Mama Abby, and I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, she is my one and only mother. Mm-hmm. Now, question number 1. What is your very first memory of me?
My very first memory of you?
Mm-hmm.
I've given you the story before, or even I think your dad has given you the story before.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you came on earth.
Mm-hmm.
We went to hospital, ready accordingly to bring you to this world according to God's plan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you ended up being born on the same day, all of you. So we went, and I was in labor, and the baby Abby was about to be born. Baby Abby disappeared from her mother's, like a system, and I was frisked out of the labor ward, and we were out the whole day.
So you just stopped getting into labor?
Yes. And we were out. Then our doctor told us she has gone to church. She's going to pray for us. Then she came back later. Then hours were going. Then I think you wanted to be born together with your brothers. Then you were born the next day. Mm-hmm. So that cannot leave my memory. And needless to say, it was also dramatic given the way you came. I think that's one of my most memorable days. The second memorable day, I think you know it because you were now born. It's the day that your brother asked you, if you died today, would you go to heaven? And you were quite young. She brought arguments. And that's when I realized, Allah, God is so true. Really, we are born sinners. Abby told her brother, you're telling me I'm a bad person, me I'm good. Yes, why are you asking me if I go to heaven? I think she was maybe 8 years. Why are you telling me if I die, if I'll not go to heaven? Then the brother insisted, will you go to heaven? Said, no, you are telling me I'm good. When I die, I'll go to heaven. And finally, when your brother really asked you, do you really know Jesus? Then she said, oh, instead of telling me they want to lead me to Jesus, now who will pray for me? Then she started crying, wanting to be prayed for, started saying you're wasting time. So I think she's a dramatic girl. She was born in drama, and then she gave her life to God in drama. She was crying in tears, and she gave her life to Jesus in her house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Did you ever drop me when I was a baby? General dropping. Like ulishtuka. Oh, my baby.
No. But maybe...
Has dad ever?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all. No, I've never dropped you. I've always been afraid of dropping though. And I think every parent, I don't know, when I'm asleep and when I was asleep, I was like, oh, my baby has fallen. It's the most scary thing because you don't know what will happen if a child falls. And babies fall. And when no one has intended, babies have a habit of just leaving their parents and just, but when you're holding them, it's hard to drop. But they can drop.
That's sad. Be careful with your babies. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. What were my very first words? If you remember.
Your first word was dad. It was not even mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You kept trying.
Oh.
I find, bad. You tried. I noticed that with all your brothers too. They tried to say mom. So they ended up saying, for the longest time, what were you calling me? Just try and remember.
I don't
You're
know.
calling me mama. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Mama. You tried saying mama. You would always say mama. So I became mama. Mm-hmm. Even your brothers, they just stopped using that word just in the recent past. So either your tongues refused to call me mom, or your makeup was not quite ready to call me to call me mom, but you finally did, and when you did, you called me mama. So we said, tuna struggle nini, I'm mama. And at home, a parent there, you're wondering, why can't my child even pronounce the easiest name? I've been around them for the longest period. They will pronounce the words that you don't expect first, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you try and check out what was the first word that your child said. You'll be amazed. You would wonder, why did they choose this other name and this one? Yeah.
That's funny, actually. What would you have named me if I was a boy?
If you were a boy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't? Or I'm from the start, you'd always known as I was a girl?
Yes. When you came,
yeah.
When you came, we knew you are a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Do I look more like you or Dad?
Obviously. I mean, even you people who are watching here, if you know her dad, people have had this habit of telling me I only carried children. It's not just her, your brothers, everybody looks like the father. So, but I think as time is going, it really doesn't make sense, because there's a way, as children grow, some features, I look at you and I'm thinking, I think you look like me in some particular area. And somebody actually outside can come and say, wow, you look so much like your mom. But in my heart, I know a lot of you look like your dad. Yeah. I'm okay. I've since made peace with that. And I don't know what happens, that some children just decide they cannot even blend to look half this and half that. But that's normal.
Yeah. The other day I was looking at young pictures of Dad, and I saw Nebai and Joe. I'm just saying, like, it's young pictures of Dad, but they look exactly like Nebai and exactly like Joe, but then more light skin.
The younger version.
I look like Dad. In fact, when Dad was an elder in church and he was called to preach, I think, and someone was like, is that your dad? And I'm like, yeah, how did you know? He's like, oh, he just looks like you. I'm like, okay.
And that is so funny. Dad cannot look like you, just look like him.
Yeah. Okay, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, don't forget to post them in the comment section down below. And Mom here, don't scare humble, shares the YouTube channel, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hers as well. We will see you guys on the next video. Bye.